cancellation be required, or when is cancellation required, as typically said. Yes, remember, when your employment contract is back. Remember, it's always Mex trying to give you all the very important labor laws and updates. By the way, is it your first time to come across Mex? Don't hesitate to give a subscribe and don't hesitate to follow. Yes, someone was asking me, typically under what conditions may the cancellation of what we call residence permit occurs. Yes, remember when I talk about residence permit, or when I'll call about the QID, most of you, the way you pronounce it very fast to make it simpler. Yes, a residence permit is one that entitles you to stay in the country, work in the country, and live in the country. Yes, you'll agree with me. Without that, then your life becomes a little bit very hard and complicated in any way or the other. But under what circumstances may cancellation be required, or when is cancellation required, as typically said? Yes, remember, when your employment contract is terminated with your sponsor or with your employer or with your kafil, then probably you need to do what you call cancellation. Your residence permit has to be cancelled, then you'll have to move, or you'll have, either if you're resigning or you're going back home or you're changing job, then probably you'll have to cancel what you call your residency permit. Then something else you need to understand, if you are moving out of Qatar, or if you're going out of Qatar for completely good, then definitely you need to understand that you need to cancel what you call your residency permit in any way or the other. This shows that you do not owe anything to the company, you do not owe anything to your sponsor, and you've completed all what you call the formalities of leaving the country. Then something else that I need to let you know is that if your sponsor requests, the sponsor can also request what you call cancellation according to the law, if you are changing either job from one job to another, or if the sponsor also fails to meet what we call the requirements according to the labor laws or according to the Ministry of Labor, then he or him, the ministry, will also request for what we call the cancellation of that case. That's why you find even most of the establishment cards of these employers also expire, and they're being cancelled out of the contract until they have to meet up the requirements and renew them in any way or the other. So under those circumstances, you find that the residence permit is request, we have what we call the cancellation process that definitely takes up in one way or the other. Hope I've tried to share something for you. Thank you so much. Remember, it's always Mex giving all this very important update.